Wagner, there must be a set of moral values in place that the majority can agree on for society to function and grow. Question for everyone: is respecting, normalizing sex work good or bad for society, and why? Didn't we kind of address this a little bit?
Yeah, we did.
Well, okay. How about, is normalizing sex work good or bad for society?
Okay. So you were like, sex work isn't hurting anyone. I disagree. And that's why I'm on this podcast, is to talk about why I disagree that it's not hurting anyone. Because in the beginning, when we were getting into what you expect from a man, you said he's a leader, he's stable. You basically listed masculine traits. And what sex work is doing is it's creating feminine men. And when you create feminine men, you create masculine women. And it's all and the bigger we make sex work and the more we praise it, the more that happens, the more you have masculine women and feminine men, and that ruins society. Another thing that ruins society is making sex normal. You might disagree, you might think normalizing sex is a good thing, but what did he say? He was like, sex is good.
I think he means sex work.
Yeah, sex is good in like certain circumstances. One of the comments said something that I completely agreed with, but that's the reason I'm on here, to tell people how to live, is because I think sex work is damaging. And so, I mean, he was saying, what are you going to do, put people in jail? No, I'm going to come on a podcast and share my opinion as to why I think it's damaging, because I hope that it comes to an end, or at least slows down. So that's why I'm on here telling people how to live their life, is because my belief is that it's damaging. Your belief is that it's good, and so you're doing the same thing I am. You're explaining why it's good on a podcast, and so you can't shoot me down for doing the same thing that you're doing.
I'm not shooting you down.
You told me, why are you telling people how to live their life? And I explained why I'm telling people how to live their life. Because I genuinely think sex work and glamorizing sex work has consequences. It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing to allow your kids to do without trying to guide them into a different direction. It's just not a good thing to be glamorizing. And there's statistics behind it. It's the whole reason we're on this podcast.
I don't know that she was glamorizing it. I thought you were just talking about your workplace
I'm not
being
talking about
safe.
she's glamorizing
I'm not
it.
coming for you for it. I'm just saying, like,
I just answered your question. I never got around to answering your question as to why I'm telling people how to live their life. So now it's me answering it.
I know, and I'm still just going to say right now that...
Mike, please.
I'm still going to say right now that I don't care what your opinion is on my life.
So why are you here?
That's it.
When someone says that they're happy doing whatever they're doing, we don't always take them at their word for it. If someone is living in a crack den, wasting away, and they say, whatever, I'm happy doing this, stop telling me what to do, we don't always take them at their word. And if you are insisting that you are happy and fulfilled doing sex work, what I'm telling you is I disagree. I don't think that it's possible to flourish
when I'm
life.
about to buy a house. I bought in a motorhome.
Money is not the definition of happiness.
I've been investing my money.
You have material things, but
I don't have material things. I have a lot of things that
you listed material things.
Having an apartment, buying a motorhome. This is all things that
These are material things.
I think you're talking about financial stability.
I'm talking about financial stability.
Also
it's given me the financial freedom. You guys keep interrupting me. It's given me the financial freedom to live my life how I want to live my life.
Okay, we're telling you that there are other ways that you could have reached the same goal without compromising your dignity.
I like doing what I do for my work. I like connecting with clients.
You know, you can do that without the sex
real
part,
connection.
right?
Connecting.
Any real connection is not... Any real connection between two human beings is not a transaction.
And that's you guys, and that's your opinions, but what I do for work, I like doing what I do for work. And I wake up every day so happy. Okay. I wake up every day so happy being able to connect with these people.
Yeah, okay, we get it, but...
If you
your clients, okay, you say you like to connect with clients. Is the sex part really necessary? Because like I see, like we're
not a lot of guys
talking
just
right
come
now.
in here and pay for sex. Guys pay for intimacy, cuddling, all types of things.
Yeah.
Guys will come in, pay us for nice meals, and take us out to nice places.
Okay, but couldn't you just like serve them nice meals and just leave it to that? Like,
Because
I
this is a
feel like
legal
you guys
brothel.
are very like, you know, people skills and
not
very like
a lot of
charismatic
people
and
come
everything.
into the ranches looking for just sex.
Yeah, they're paying for an imitation of a real relationship.
If they want to do that, let them do that, though.
But don't you think that you could make the same kind of money in like a different field? Because
I'm not gonna no, because there's nothing else in the world that I'd rather be doing then.
Exactly, she's happy.
I'm happy. I'm content. Why? Okay, so
and isn't it incumbent upon
like
those
beating
men
a dead
to
horse?
like
It's like, how are you gonna tell me what to do with my life? What am I gonna possibly do that's gonna be so much more fun for me?
Turn around.
Yeah, she likes. If she
how am I gonna like? There's nothing for me.
I'll get it, Dank Naked. Hold on. Here, okay. Well, look. It is always in a person's best interest to lie about them feeling good about the things they do and the life they live. There's a reason why so many blank actresses regret everything and blame everyone around them for grooming them into it. Word. Thank you, Dank Naked. Thank you. Word. We have G Slang here. Lauren, you seem like the ultimate giver and nurturer, the perfect wife mother. Then you the dick trade? Then you're in the dick trade. I wish I found you first. Is that what it's called, the dick trade? I kind of like that term.
I guess so. The
She's
dick
in the
trade.
dick trade. She's in the.
I mean, he gave you a compliment.
Thank you.
She's a dick smith.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, no, that's a guy.
Backhanded compliment.
Well,
A guy has to be a dick smith.
yeah.
But he called her feminine and wifey.
Only men can be
Follow
dick smiths.
Guns N' Roses.
Unless it's a woman with it. We don't talk about that though. What would a pussy profiteer? There you have it. You are
Okay.
a pussy profiteer.
And a pioneer. Also, I guess I'd profiteer.
I think we're making a huge assumption that you guys don't ever like entertain any like couples, but I imagine couples come to the bunny
Couples
ranch
come to
all
the
the
bunny-
time.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
We get couple parties all the time that are married.
Haram!
And it's
I mean, what do you think of that, Brian? Like, do you think those like the women in those relationships or like and the men in those marriages that are like interested in going to like the bunny ranch and these like legalized brothels to like
clubs.
pay for a good time, do you see that as like problematic or negative?
A couple going to
A brothel or to a strip club together as a couple?
Me personally, I can't put myself in their shoes. I don't see why a couple would.
Would you like shame a man and like a woman, like a couple together for like doing that? Do you think that they are like lowering their dignity or somehow like, you know, showing like they have a low moral character by just going to a strip club as a couple?
I don't know about their moral character, but I don't see why in a relationship.
Would you question their values, I guess?
Would I question
Brian doesn't
their
have time
values?
for that, okay? Like,
Well,
no.
What? It was a
I
question.
mean, I
This
can
is a
answer.
Yeah, I can
podcast.
answer.
Yeah,
You let him
this is
answer.
What-
Yeah, no, but to judge people on the side, that's what I mean. It's just like, it doesn't go like about his, they're like, oh, I wonder, like, judging
I mean,
people.
he was
like,
saying
everybody's
earlier men
judging
should be like sex workers.
So they're
should be
essentially in
shamed
an
and,
open
like,
relationship then.
No.
Like, I
Yes,
don't
if
know.
you
I don't
go
think
to a strip
couples
club,
who have
I
a
think
threesome, that doesn't mean the
They're getting
relationship's
experimental.
open.
If you're fucking other people, you are by definition in a.
I'll say
open-
non-monogamous relationship, maybe,
Sure,
but
I
they're
mean-
not in a relationship with the sex workers.
Some are coming to learn tantra
Well,
from you so they can use
they're
it back
not
at home.
monogamous, I guess you could say. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, it's like what I don't know in what realm I would ever be compelled if I have a wife or a girlfriend to introduce a prostitute into the equation. So I just
Not
it doesn't
compulsion.
even
I
compute.
don't think these
I
people are
don't
being
get it.
compelled to go to the bunny ranch. I think they do it because they just want to have
Just
fun.
a fun.
I mean,
Bro.
I've been to the
And
strip
is
club
someone-
with
is someone
my
forcing
significant
these
other.
couples
Watch
to
the
go?
new season of Black Mirror or
Couples
some
show
shit if you
up.
want to have fun. Go watch Netflix. Go watch a movie.
Well,
really
anything
fun?
but, like,
go
a
to a
strip
theme
club.
park.
Couples,
Go to the theme
everybody
park.
has
Brian,
Brian.
if I'm trying to have
It
fun,
seems like
hold
you
on,
guys don't
hold on.
have
If
fun
I'm
in your
stop.
relationships
One at a
together.
time. If I'm trying to have fun, like the it's very low on the totem pole of, hey honey, let's go fuck a prostitute. That to me, like, there's a lot more other fun things.
Brian's gonna take his wife to like Disney World and then like build a bear.
Yeah, what's
That's his
wrong with
idea.
that?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. But
You
it's
know
like,
what's more fun?
It's funny to me. You can't fathom that like some couples
I'd like that
I would rather install a above ground pool than do that.
Then go to a strip club.
No,
with
like-
your-
That's
with your
about
wife?
that's more fun. Like an above ground pool, like that's kind of
Is it glass?
Well,
I don't
for
know why
some
about
people,
that.
they love coming to us as couples, and
Yeah.
You can make
Some
an
couples.
aquarium too.
If you guys speak into
Yeah.
the mic, please. But look, I don't.
A lot of our anniversaries, it seems like Valentine's, just very.
That's fine if
Yeah.
they want to.
Yeah,
like,
if
I'm
they
seeing
want
the
to.
ick
Just
in real time. You have like the
occasional.
ick at the idea of like a couple like voluntarily going to a strip club together just to have fun.
oh,
I
a
guess.
strip club. Well, now you're changing.
I said strip club and bunny ranch. Yeah, or like a brothel together for a
I don't
threesome.
know why you would go to a strip club as a guy. Like,
It's kind of
with your wife.
I mean, I've done that though. So.
Half the time, the women, like their girlfriends, are the ones who want them to go to the club because they like to see their boyfriend get a dance from like a sexy stripper.
I've been to a strip club one time, and I deeply regret. I mean, it's not. I don't regret it.
Were you at a bachelor party or what?
No, I just went. Like, it's just like, you go as my friend brought me or something. He was like, let's go to the strip club. I was like, okay, I've never gone. I mean, it's kind of fucking lame. Like,
you're bored.
Yeah, it's
did they do any tricks? If they were doing tricks, then I understand. Like,
I mean, they were doing the dances, or like it's.
Did you actually get a dance or no?
No, I didn't get a dance.
It's embarrassing. Like, you're paying women to pretend they like you.
Yeah,
how pathetic is that?
Like these.
You guys could probably agree, because when he was like, Dave, he asked you, he was like, you have the power because they're paying you. You agree, right? The power is in your hands. And then you explain the relationship that you'd want him to lead. So it's pathetic. It's pathetic to go to a strip club and
we're
pay.
Providing like a fantasy. You know what I mean?
Do they see you as a human being or as a sex toy?
Oh my God.
Human being.
When couples go to, I feel like we've lingered.
Okay.
We've
lingered.
Yes, they do.
We have lingered way too long on sex work bad. Let's.
Really quick, I wanted to hear what your story was, like way back before.
What story?
Oh, I think I
but
forgot.
I'm saying, like, I don't see you that way. Your clients do.
Okay, you guys can
No, you
make
can't
out
speak
after
for all
the
my
show.
clients.
Relax,
You don't know my
guys.
clients
You
like
guys
that.
can.
You can't